They don't call them dust bags for nothing. Greetings, Luxe lovers. Welcome or welcome back. Here we like to geek out on luxury unboxings, shopping vlogs, and good old-fashioned luxe chit-chat and tag videos like today. And if that sounds good to you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. You may have seen this video topic floating around, perhaps as a reaction to Minx for All's most used bags in 2023, which I also participated in here. And I'd like to thank Nancy Carness for tagging me. Hi, Nancy. So today I'll share my least used bags of 2023 and maybe beyond. And I wanted to start by saying we shouldn't be ashamed of these lists. I've seen a lot of these videos riddled with guilt. But I like to see this as an opportunity to open my eyes and remind myself to use these bags that I love. There's no shame, only progress. So let's get started. And in no particular order, my first least used bag in 2023, and beyond for that matter, is in this dust bag. And it is my Givenchy small Antigona bag in the black mock croc. Now this bag is still stunning to me, and literally if something has croc or mock croc, I instantly love it. So I bought this back in 2029 when I had started a new role, and it just has held up so beautifully. And you can probably see there's like actual dust collecting on it, and I usually like to go over it with like a Swiffer rag or something. But I haven't worn it a ton, but I did buy it to be a fancy work bag. Now it wouldn't hold a laptop or anything, but it was a nice substantial bag. And what I'm doing is I'm getting out the detachable strap that comes with it. It is not adjustable, but I don't know if you know, but the Antigona bags, at least this one, has this like very chiseled looking attachment so that you have to exactly line up two parts of the bag so that one link slips in. It's actually very hard to show, but like basically the straps need to align in order for the buckles to fasten together. And it's weird that it's not like a closed loop or a closed hook that gets these connected, but it works well. The only time is when you might be walking down the street and one might fly off, but it doesn't really happen that much, if at all. So as you can see, it's pretty large on my frame, but it's so nice, and this strap is very hardy, as you can see. I think the gold hardware and the black mock croc is absolutely stunning. And this has been typically like a fall bag or a fall winter bag, and I wouldn't necessarily be worried about getting it wet. Like I wouldn't want to be in a torrential storm, but you can easily, it's so glossy that you can easily wipe it off. And it's not croc, so it wouldn't like absorb. But then there's that beautiful Givenchy metal logo, and that's really it. You could turn it around, and again, you could make the argument that this is another great quiet luxury bag for work, because no one knows what the brand is unless you know the iconic design, but no logos. So really, really love this bag, and hopefully I'll be able to break it out more in the fall seasons. And my next bag is in this dust bag, and you can see, I love their logo. It's Charlotte Olympia, and it is the Charlotte Olympia. I don't know what you even call it. It's like a embroidered clutch. And so this is something that has since been discontinued. And I have to say, you know, I'm pretty like an understated person. This is my most whimsical bag by far. It's fun, playful, irreverent, and I bought it for a very specific purpose. So I love it because it kind of opens up like this, and it comes with this really shiny Charlotte Olympia comb, and I've never even taken off the plastic off of it, but it comes with this comb, and it has a zip compartment with the Charlotte Olympia logo. Now, I bought this on the secondhand market from gilt.com. Usually they'll have some vintage finds, and I was really devastated. Let me see if I can actually open it up so you guys can see the pattern, but it's meant to look like a rolled up magazine. And here it says, "More is More magazine. Cruise 16 edition." So I'm assuming that this is probably from 2016. 30 Magpie must-haves. And then there's this beautiful jewelry that's dangling off of here and sewn on. And I don't think I have ever used this. Here we have the little ring on the hand. Charlotte Olympia's cool jewel rules. Dazzle them with diamonds. Real life, I did it for the jewels. So this is like such a cute, playful clutch bag. When I look inside, I actually don't see any. I was wondering if there were any D-rings to make it a shoulder bag, but there aren't. So it really truly is a clutch. But you can just put it under your arm and walk around with it. And it's really interesting to see it juxtaposed with my black kind of oversized dress today. I almost feel like this could be a really good island bag. So I might consider bringing this on my trip, or if I'm going out to the beach or something. But it's just so relaxed. So beautiful. But I bought this because annually my husband and I like to go to a comic book convention in New York Comic-Con. We're totally comic fans, and every year they have a charity auction for people to bid on comic art, original art, and I just thought it would be so cool to bring in something that looked like a comic or a magazine, put it under my shoulder, and then like bid for charity. So maybe this year I'll be able to finally use this bag for its intended purpose. But how fun is that? My third least used bag for 2023, I've talked about in another video, and it is my Chanel, and we'll open it up together. My Chanel Jumbo in beige clair with gold hardware. Now this one is, you know, it's a big bag, and I just haven't really had an occasion to frankly use it. I'm not gonna bring this out to the grocery store. It's not very carefree, but it's so beautiful. I really don't think I'm going to remove it from my collection. I just need to think about times when I would use this. I probably wouldn't bring it to work, although when I bought it, I did think it would be a work bag. Like I wanted to be able to put a notebook in it, but it is just such a good bag, and it's classic. The prices have shot up crazily since I bought it, but I just need to find a time and a place to use it. And if you guys watching have kind of an occasion where you use your classic jumbos, I'd love to know when you use it as well. My fourth least used bag in 2023 is another Chanel piece, and this is one that I haven't yet revealed on this channel. So here she is for the first time. It is my Chanel medium classic flap in chevron, in black and gold hardware, specifically champagne gold. Now this bag, it still has the little felt, so let me take that out. You can see this one's in deep storage if it still has that felt. But this is one of my favorite bags, and probably one of the few that got me on my luxury journey. Now this is much more of a better fit in terms of proportions for my body type. Again, it's not small, it's the medium size, maybe medium to large, I'm not even sure. But I bought this, I would say almost 6 years ago, and this was the push present to myself for having my son. And he'll be turning 6 quite soon. So yeah, about 6 years ago to this day is when I bought this. And an interesting fact for me, who's such a luxury lover, is I don't own any of the classic quilted Chanel bags. And except for, of course, my wallet on chain. But in terms of like the full-size bags and not wallets on chain, this is my only Chanel classic flap. And I just am bonkers about the chevron over the quilted squares. I think the chevron is so cool, so edgy, but elegant. And you can see this is it's in the shiny calfskin. And I know people are very worried about calfskin, but I've had really no problems. And again, this is 6 years, but also I don't use this bag a whole lot. I do use it when I go out to like Valentine's Day dinner or a anniversary dinner. And so the occasions are kind of few and far between, but you'll see the inside. It is a black interior. It has the air paper in there. And honestly, I don't even have a insert for this because I frankly don't use it enough to need an insert, because I only take it out a couple times a year. But how stunning is that champagne gold hardware? Like, it's just beautiful. And it even goes with this black dress and my rose gold necklace. This is one where it's for special occasions, but maybe I'll start taking it out. And I love that chevron. And my last 5th bag on this list of least used bags in 2023, I hate to say it, is an Hermes bag. And this one is also making its debut on the channel. And it is my Kelly 28 in Etoupe Togo leather with palladium hardware. Now you can see that she's all gusseted up with the twillies on each side, so we could open her up and really use her as a more relaxed bag. I do store the strap inside, and so we can put the straps on the D-rings together. Very easy. And what's nice is the straps are nice and loose. They're not like a tough leather. And here we are. I feel, again, I was trying to say, you know, we shouldn't really beat ourselves up over this and feel guilt or shame. That's not the intent of what I want to think about when I'm doing this tag, nor do I want it to be what you guys think about when you do this tag or think about this tag. It's really just reminding ourselves about these awesome bags that we own. So here is the drop of a Kelly 28 on me. I can add more shots. I'm just trying to back up with the camera, but it's, to me, I think this is a great size. I honestly have never really considered the Kelly 25 size because I feel like this is a good small bag Kelly for me. And if I wanted to close up this but keep the sangles out, I could. And this is what it would look like on the crook of my arm. This will hold everything. This will hold sunglasses, wallet, keys, etc. And I guess I don't really think I need anything smaller until I go into the next class of mini bag, which would be a mini Kelly, which I would love to add to my collection as well. So to me, like a Kelly 28 versus a 25 is a little too close in terms of the way I would use them. Whereas I would probably just use my Birkin 25 maybe, but this is definitely a bag that I want to start bringing more into the rotation, and maybe I'll even start trying to use it a little more. So I didn't want to hurt my Kelly's feelings by putting it in this tag video, but I think if we can change our mindset about it, then she'll forgive me and we'll take her for a spin. So thank you so much for letting me share these bags with you. Do any of these resonate with you? And anyone else is welcome to tag yourself in this video topic. I'd love to hear what you'd like to use more of in your collection. But remember, there is no shame, only progress. And if you're interested in seeing whether I start using these bags more, please consider subscribing to my Instagram page where I post more spontaneous content like bags of the day and other luxury moments. See you in the next video. Bye!